I've had the misfortune of watching Kevin Federline on Piers Morgan this evening with his nonstop use of disgusting trucker hats I see he hasn't grown out of as an adult on national television. But he, like I said previously, is deciding to write a book. It just so happens to be around a time period where Britney Spears is no longer obligated to pay him $40,000 a month, which she has been doing for the last 20 years. I think more, some years. Okay? Kevin now doesn't have that income of child support coming in. So what does he do? He decides to act concerned and decides to write a tell-all smut book about his ex-wife Britney Spears, who he hasn't been with in decades. Lovely, even though she's been financially supporting him and her boys for their entire childhood, with the conservatorship that he damn well knew about and didn't make a peep about when it was going on. And she was working like a horse, and they used to dangle her kids in front of her and say, if you do A, B, and C, you get to see your kids. Now, I'm not here to say that the childhood that Britney Spears had has not brought her to a fucked up place, and I'm sure this conservatorship brought her to a mentally unstable place. But I don't believe a lot of the videos we're seeing on Britney's page are even her. There's so many glitches. There's so many anomalies and filters that make me think they're people making her look crazy in order to fill a narrative, because she's done doing shit for anybody. And so they're keeping this narrative churning that Britney needs help, something bad's going to happen, we need another conservatorship or whatever. But Kevin is saying some very alarming things in this interview. He's telling Piers Morgan, time's running out, quote, something bad is going to happen. I feel like this is a scary thing to say on live television, or television in general, or put that sentiment out to the public, because we all know how Hollywood is, and when they decide to take people out because they're worth more to record companies, to management, to whoever has their claws in the product that is Britney Spears. And when they realize that, they will have an accident, they will have an overdose, they will drown in a bathtub, slip and fall in a bathtub like Whitney Houston, and somehow have an overdose and scalding marks all over her body and weird unaccounted bruises that look like foul play but go uninvestigated. People like Gary Coleman, people like, I don't know, Bobby Christina, all those sorts of weird endings for Hollywood musical artists or actors, actresses who suddenly meet an untimely demise when, I don't know, somebody starts worrying about them, Michael Jackson, etc. So this is alarming to me on multiple fronts, because I feel like he's spelling out a doom for Britney. It's not out of care and concern. It's out of financial gain that he wants from this book, which nobody should give him or buy this book or listen to his bullshit, because if it was really important to him, he would have brought it up when she was paying him $40,000 a month of child support, but he never said anything, did he? No. But now that well's run dry, he probably invested it all in these shitty trucker hats and thought the party would never end. Get a job, you fucking loser, and leave her the fuck alone. But I would be worried about Britney, and I am worried about Britney and who's around her with him saying these kind of sentiments, because we all know how Hollywood has their hitmen or women. So this is concerning.